Hey Devil, can we talk? I really need some advice.
Of course, Thomas. What's going on?
It's about my mother and my wife. My wife has been insisting that we send my mother to an old care home. She says she can't live with her anymore.
Wow, that's a tough situation. What's making your wife feel that way?
She says it's too stressful for her. They have different habits, and there's constant friction. She feels like she's constantly on edge and can't relax in her own home.
I understand it must be hard for her, but what about your mother? How is she handling all this?
She does not say much, but I can see it in her eyes. She's hurt and feels like a burden. It breaks my heart, Devil. She's been through so much for me, and now this.
I get it, Thomas. Your mom raised you, took care of you through thick and thin. It's a big deal to just send her away now when she needs you the most.
Exactly. But my wife. I don't want to lose her either. I'm stuck in the middle and it's tearing me apart.
You can't forget all the sacrifices your mother made for you. She carried you for 9 months, went through all the pains of childbirth, and then all those years of raising you, providing for you, guiding you. She did not put you in a care home when you were difficult.
You are right. She's my mother. I owe her everything. But I also have a family with my wife. What should I do?
You need to find a balance, Thomas. But sending your mother to an old care home should not be the solution. It's a matter of respect and gratitude. Are you really okay with the idea of sending her away?
No, I'm not. The thought of it makes me feel awful. It feels like betrayal.
Exactly. Think about it. When you needed her, she was always there. Now it's your turn. It's time to be there for her. Would you want your own kids to send you away when you're old?
No, I would not. That's a good point. I would not want them to do that to me.
Talk to your wife. Help her understand what your mother means to you and why it's important to care for her. Maybe you both can work on finding ways to make the living situation more comfortable for everyone.
I will. I will talk to her tonight. Thanks, Devil. You have really helped me see things more clearly.
Anytime, Thomas. Remember, family is everything. You are doing the right thing by standing by your mother. She needs you now more than ever.
I would not send her away. I promise. We will find a way to make this work.
That's the spirit. Stay strong, Thomas. You are a good man.
Thanks, Devil. I feel better already. I will keep you posted on how things go.
Please do. And remember, I'm always here if you need to talk.
I know. Thanks again, my friend.
Anytime, Thomas. Take care and good luck.
Hey honey, can we talk for a minute?
Sure, Thomas. What's on your mind?
It's about my mother. I had a long conversation with Devil, and I have been thinking a lot about everything.
I hope you understand how hard this has been for me. Living with her is just too much.
I do understand. I really do. But sending her to an old care home, it feels wrong to me. She's done so much for me, and now she needs our support.
Thomas, I have tried. I really have. But it's just not working. I can't live like this anymore. If you don't do something, I'm leaving.
Leaving? You would leave me over this?
I'm sorry, Thomas, but I can't live with her. It's affecting my mental health and our relationship. I need my space.
I see. But can't we find a compromise? Maybe we can make some adjustments to our living arrangements. I can't just send her away.
We have tried compromises and nothing has worked. It's her or me, Thomas.
This is tearing me apart. I love you, and I don't want to lose you, but I can't abandon my mother either. She has no one else.
I can't stay if she stays. I need to think about my well-being too.
I understand that. But I need to think about my mother's well-being as well. Can we please try to find another way? Maybe a part-time caregiver to help ease the load?
Thomas, I have made up my mind. I can't do this anymore. If you would not send her to a care home, then I have to leave.
I really hoped we could work through this together. But I guess I have to make a choice then.
Yes, you do. And I hope you make the right one for us.
I have thought about this a lot. I can't send my mother away. I understand if you need to leave, but my decision is to care for her here. I hope you can understand that.
I see. Then I guess this is goodbye.
I'm sorry it has to be this way. I wish it did not. But I respect your decision.
Goodbye, Thomas. I hope things work out for you.
Goodbye. Take care. It's going to be tough, but I know I made the right choice. I will do everything I can to take care of Mom.
Excuse me, dear. May I have a word with you?
Oh, sure. What is it?
I could not help but overhear your conversation with Thomas. I understand things are difficult, and I want to share something with you. It's a story from my past.
All right. I'm listening.
Many years ago, there was a family much like ours. A husband, a wife, and an elderly mother. The wife found it hard to live with the elderly mother, and she insisted that her husband send his mother to a care home.
That sounds familiar.
The husband, torn between his love for his wife and his duty to his mother, finally decided to send his mother away. His mother was heartbroken, but she did not say a word and quietly moved to the care home.
That must have been so hard for her.
It was. Years passed and the wife herself grew old. She faced the same situation when her own son's wife found it difficult to live with her. The son, following the same path, decided to send his mother to a care home.
That's awful. How could they do that?
It's a cycle that repeats if we don't learn from it. The wife realized too late how she had set this in motion. She spent her last years in the same loneliness and sorrow she had imposed on her mother-in-law.
That's such a sad story. It really makes you think.
Do you see now? When we make decisions out of frustration or discomfort, we often forget the long-term impact. Family is about standing by each other, especially in tough times.
You're right. I have been so focused on my own feelings that I did not consider what it would mean for Thomas and you. I'm sorry for insisting that you be sent away.
It's never too late to change, dear. Understanding and communication can help us all find a way to live together peacefully.
Thank you for sharing that story. It really opened my eyes. I feel ashamed of my decision.
I'm glad you understand. And there's something else I need to tell you. That story. It's not just any story. It's my story. I was the wife who insisted my husband send his mother away, and later I was sent away by my son. I don't want this cycle to continue.
Oh my goodness. I had no idea. I'm so sorry for everything you went through. I promise to try harder to make this work. Let's end this cycle here.
Thank you, dear. It means a lot to me. Together, we can make this home a happy place for all of us.
Mom? Honey? What's going on?
Thomas, your mother just shared something really important with me. I understand now. I'm sorry for everything. We're going to make this work.
Really? That's amazing. Thank you both. We will find a way to live together harmoniously.
We will, because family sticks together no matter what.
I'm so glad to hear this. Thank you both for trying to work this out.
I'm sorry if I ever made things difficult for you. I know living together is not always easy.
No, I should be the one apologizing. I have been selfish and did not consider your feelings. I'm truly sorry.
It's okay. We all make mistakes. What matters is that we are willing to learn from them and move forward.
I promise to be more understanding and patient. We are family, and I want us to live happily together.
And I will try to be more mindful of your space and needs. We are in this together.
This means so much to me. I have been so worried about both of you. I'm just relieved that we are finding a way to get through this.
Thomas, I'm sorry for putting you in such a difficult position. I will do better from now on.
Thank you. I love you both so much. We will make this work. I know we will.
We are stronger together. And we will find ways to support each other, no matter what.
Yes, we will. Let's start fresh and build a happy home together.
That sounds perfect. How about we all sit down and talk about ways we can make our living situation better for everyone?
That's a great idea. Communication is key.
Agreed. Let's make sure we all feel heard and respected.
I could not ask for anything more. Thank you both for your willingness to make this work.
I already feel better knowing we're all on the same page.
Me too. I'm looking forward to working together and making this home a place where we all feel comfortable and happy.
We have got this. As long as we communicate and support each other, we will be just fine.
And remember, we are family. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing your story with me. It really changed my perspective.
I'm glad it helped. We all have our stories, and sharing them can bring us closer.
Here's to a new beginning, with love and understanding.